In 2006, I went with my kids to Lebanon without my husband, and actually we arrived July 13th, and the next morning I get a phone call from my father saying, you can't leave the house, there's a war. Eventually we escaped, and when we were at the border, my father-in-law got us taxis to go via Syria, which was safe at that moment. And so as soon as we got to the border, there was a truck full of women and kids, and they were completely packed in there. And it just hit me that, you know, I was so wrapped up into my story and my kids' story, and at that point I'm like, oh, every single person here has a story. So I decided to come put my kids to safety here, and you know, and when things I mean, I'm not a war photographer, but that when things quiet down, I'd like to go back to Lebanon and photograph the aftermath. And I showed this work to a friend, and he had a very good comment. He's like, you know, the pictures of your kids feel so much more intimate. And I realized that I need to work toward getting that same intimacy with the people I photograph. I realized that you could really connect to somebody and be intimate and see the beauty no matter what conditions they live in. Nobody had seen this work, and then I applied to the MCC and with that work, and for me to have this work recognized was so you know, it made me legitimize the work, it gave it purpose. It was really a powerful moment for me. Yes, by then my daughter was 15, my older daughter, and I was really fascinated with watching her because she had been a tomboy, soccer player, and all of a sudden I felt like I don't even know her, and I decided I want to do something with teenage girls. I originally started it with like friends of my daughters, or from my daughter, or daughters of my friends. And a couple of them picked the bedroom, and I realized I had a project at that point. What struck me the most during this project was how vulnerable they all were, every one of them. I spent a long time with each girl, and it was very important to get to that moment where they're letting go. I'm not doing a documentary project, I'm doing personal work. I'm a mother and I'm a woman, and I'm drawn to those women, and I'm photographing it from a woman's point of view. I don't know, it felt like photography for me happened to me at the right time in my life, and everything seems to have kind of intersected at the right time. My architectural training, my being a woman, my being a mother, the events in the Middle East, my being from the two cultures. It kind of just happened, and it felt like it literally clicked.